Hi, kids. My name is Nick Kreger. Um, I am a longtime acquaintance of Sean, and I figure I can't make it to your celebration today, but I did want to. Sorry, the dog's licking the screen. I did want to share with you some experiences from the last year of his life. He talked about his high school friends as being the best friends of his life, and about the experience of going to school, and talked a lot about Beth as being a wonderful outlet from a really heinous kind of family situation. Um, about a year and a half ago, I got a phone call from Sean, 3 o'clock in the morning, and we were just acquaintances. We were never very close. I knew him through social circles. I actually dated a guy that he really had a crush on, and so he was always kind of mean to me because I was younger, in a playful way, like a big brothery kind of way. And he called me like 3 o'clock in the morning one night and said, "Did you hear that this guy passed away?" And it called my house phone, and nobody calls house phones nowadays. Most people don't have a house phone. And I got a sense that that was not really what he was calling about. And I came to know through many, 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 many late night conversations that he was really seemingly reaching out a hand for help. We were in an anonymous program together many years ago. I moved away, and then I moved back here. And so I always took his calls, and we started talking late night. It was always 3 o'clock in the morning rambling phone calls. But then sometimes during the day we would talk, and then we started to text, and then I tried to build up a rapport with him and tried to get him to return to the program, and to get him some comfort and solace in life, because he medically was going downhill for quite a long time. Some of the things that happened towards the end, over the last year, I would say, was that there was some dementia, and there was a lot of physical problems, a couple hospitalizations, and he really separated himself from his loved ones. And he suffered. He suffered a lot, which was hard to watch. I was never welcome to come to his house. I would send things, and help. I was able to help get him some PUA assistance when that was happening, and helped with welfare, and connected him with services. He actually got funded by the Ryan White Foundation at the end of his life, which is a huge foundation source. They actually could cover his housing and all that stuff, which was good because the PUA funding was running out just when he got the Ryan White funding. So, to me, in my program kind of thinking and estimation, God was working everything out for him so that he could get his life back on track. And so he was very heavily drinking, and he spent a lot of time with music. So the music that you all loved, he spent a lot of time with music. And there were some times when he was more in a dementia state where he would send the same song to me over and over again. Like for the first time, and he'd say, "Oh my God. Hey! Sorry, Northeast Philadelphia here." He'd say, "You got to hear this song. This is the best song." And it was like Randy Crawford, or, like a lot of gay music, which I'm familiar with. So he was afraid of death. He was lonely. He loved, of course, his dog Joey, I don't know if Beth can upload that video of Joey with him from YouTube. But he used to send me that all the time and say that was the best time of his life, was when he had that dog. Knowing that, the love of the dog was the best thing that he ever had. So I am better having known and helped a little bit and answered the call and maintained the relationship with Sean, and know that you were the most revered people in his life. He talked about his friends. That's what he talked about. He talked about Beth. He talked about his friend Bill, too. He talked about his lovers, his several lovers. We joked about that. Gay men have lots of lovers. We have histories. And I think it's a wonderful thing that you're taking the time to honor his life in this way today. It would mean the world to him. So thank you for doing that for him.